What's going on YouTube? Astria Truth Exposed. Today we will be talking about these people who have no type of discernment. All y'all who follow rappers like they are gods. Today I seen a video, and I mean no disrespect to the dead when I talk about these rappers in this video. There's a rapper named King Von. He's from Chicago, notorious for murdering people. Let me say that again. Notorious for murdering people. This man killed tons of people, allegedly. And I seen comments talking about, oh, him and his homies kicking it up in heaven, King Von up in heaven doing this. Do y'all really think that people that, one, promote destruction to their own communities, promote death, promote violence, promote gangs, promote drugs, promote everything that is of the devil, and they murder people, and you really think that they're in heaven? I'm not in any position to say who goes to heaven and who goes to hell, but all religious texts, all religious beliefs are very, very pinpoint on you do not kill people. Now, in the sense of self-defense, that's a whole nother ballgame. So you have to defend yourself. But to go out and murder people in the name of a gang is idiotic. You have to have a low intelligence to join a gang to begin with, to be a follower. But for y'all people to think that these rappers are participating in real life witchcraft and occultic practices, Freemason practices, Freemasons believe that Lucifer, the devil, is God. One, and then they're out here killing people and promoting witchcraft to you, promoting destruction to you, and you think these people are in heaven? Y'all gonna have a rude awakening when you die and wake up in hell. You're gonna be real sick. Now, don't take my word for it. I'm about to show you a clip of a rapper named Lil Uzi Vert, which if you say it fast, that's Lucifer. And he practices witchcraft and praises the devil out in the open. Let me tell you, let me have him tell you where y'all are going.
Before everybody starts screaming and saying, oh, like I told y'all earlier, you motherfuckers enter the rapture. And if ain't nobody flying up to heaven right now, obviously all y'all motherfuckers going to hell. Right with me. So, let's get it. Oh, you already here.
Isn't it sick that these people that follow these rappers spend so much of their life devoted to them? They worship these rappers like gods. They know more about these rappers than they do their own family. They could tell you when these rappers were born, if they have a pimple on their ass, when they knew this, when they did this, their whole backstories, watch hour-long documentaries, listen to their music religiously. But if they was dying in this minute and needed to recite a prayer to save their soul from going straight to hell, they would not be able to do it. But they can sing Nipsey Hussle's lyrics, they can sing King Von's lyrics, they can sing Lil Uzi Vert's lyrics. But if they needed to save their soul in a situation, they could not do it. This shit is retarded, and it really angers me that people sit here and worship these rappers every single day. And not just rappers, but that's who we're focusing on in this video. They throw up signs all the time to show their allegiance to their gangs, to show their allegiance to the occult, to show their allegiance to Freemasonry. And you guys are so damn stupid that you can't realize what they're doing, even though they're telling you in their own words. They'll say they believe in God, but they won't tell you what God that is, because their God is Lucifer. Their God is not the creator, the most high. That word would never come out of their mouth. You would never hear that. You would never hear the name of the prophets come out of their mouth, because that's not who they don't worship anything positive. They promote death. They get kids on drugs. You cannot tell me rappers do not influence generations. When drill music came out, the murder rate increased tenfold. Back in 2003, in the early 2000s, when all the rappers were wearing big-ass t-shirts and baggy jeans, what did you see? Big-ass t-shirts and baggy jeans. There is a correlation between what they promote and what the younger generations do, especially in the hood. And then gangs are based on Freemasonry. They use the same signs, the same ham symbols, the same type of coded language. It's all the same shit. And it's demonic energy. Now we're going to talk about FBG Duck. This man's mom lost 3 children. She lost 2 of them to gun violence. And then she gets on there and then talks about the gangs and all this in interviews, promoting that kind of life. And then I'm gonna have her tell you out of her own words what his gang members did for him after he died, how real they kept it. Y'all are being led straight to hell, and they are telling you out of their own mouths they're leading you to hell. We have so many different occasions of rappers saying this out of their own mouth. You got Kevin Gates talking about God, and then he got caught wearing satanic beads on his neck, and then told you flat out of his mouth that that's his God, that's his business, to mind your own business. They can't get on the world stage without them knowing what they're doing. Why did you think back during the Greek times they had all these gods, right? All these false gods that they worship. They didn't disappear. They just call them something different now. They call them celebrities. They call them rappers. And y'all are following them. I have not listened to rap music since I was old enough to be deceived, since I was in high school, because I know exactly what it is. Y'all don't even understand how deep it goes. I'm going to leave a link to the satanic music industry where I break down how your body's made of 60% water, and the Dr. Emoto study about how frequency affects the human body, about how they use backmasking to speak straight to your subconscious. You guys think it's harmless music that you're just listening to. It's not. It's literally affecting your brain, how you interpret things, what you focus on. Why do you think there's such an increase in gang violence? The young generations joining gangs. Gangs are a fucking poison to our youth. And I don't want to hear no bullshit. I live in the hood right in this moment. I still live in the hood, which is nothing to be proud of. But you can't tell me, because I've seen this with my own eyes. I witness it all the time. I even have a brother who is in a gang, which I do not promote at all. You can hear I speak against this because it's poison. It is poison. And then they get them to want to be in a gang. They get them to want to go catch a body, to go slide on the opps, all this stuff, right? But they won't tell you to go to school. They won't tell you to go praise God. They won't tell you to go do anything positive. Everything they promote is negative. Drugs, having sex with random people, promoting guns, gang violence. And you guys can't see this. It's all caught up. And everybody's wondering why the world is going to shit, why there's so much murder, why the youth are so brain dead. Because they don't have a God. They don't have a higher power. They don't have a higher source to connect with. And even if you don't believe in religion, the principles of religion, of being a good person, loving your neighbor, loving your family, being positive, that's the main takeaway that you should focus on to live a better life and have morals and know it's wrong to kill somebody for no damn reason. But they don't know that, because their God is Lil Baby. Their God is Lil Durk. Their God is King Von. Their God is FBG Duck. Look at them. Where are they? They're dead. They are not here anymore. Killed by the own thing that came out of their mouth that they promoted. Power of life and death is in the tongue. They was dissing, coming out with songs talking about the dead, about how they're pissed on their graves, hope they burn in hell. Where do you think they are right this moment? And it damn sure isn't heaven, if you want to follow the religious text and what that says. It's idiotic to believe that you can murder people for sport, promote the devil, and then turn around and die, and then you're in God's hands now, you're in heaven. You are delusional. They show us who they are at every turn, and especially the black community. It needs to be realized that this is a Trojan horse coming in and destroying everything. This was all planned. Why do you think they split the household up and got rid of the father? Because the fathers is the one that's going to tell the children, that lead them the right way and lead them against this. They had to split up the home, the family dynamic, to where the mother is so busy with work that her children are being raised by the rap artists. That's their father figures. That's their idols that they look to for information on how to live their lives. You need to quit listening to this music. You need to quit following them. Quit filling your mind with this bullshit. You need to go watch my video on how music really affects you, so you can realize what has been done to you, my friend. You have been led astray. You have been poisoned. You have been brainwashed. Ask yourself this question about how many songs you know name for name, and then ask yourself, if you was dying right this moment and had a quote of prayer, could you do it to save your soul? If your family member was leaving this earth right now, could you pray for them after they died without needing to pull out a book? Probably not. but you can sing them a Lil Baby song or a King Von song while they're on their way out. That's pathetic. I hope this shines some light, and I am being harsh because this is how you have to speak to people who are caught up so much in this world they can't see. I can't come on here speaking with no passion about something that I am very intertwined with myself and something that I have passion for because I hate seeing people get misled. And if that puts you off the message, I'm sorry. This is tough love. This is how it has to be delivered. If you can listen to somebody talking about killing people and dissing the dead, but you can't listen to this, come on now. Make sure you subscribe so you can stay up on the wisdom. Make sure that you go and watch the Satanic music industry video that I got pinned down in the comments, and I'll see you next time.